Lately, God has been helping me focus more on His character in an effort to draw me closer to Him. And today, I would like to share with you what He's been revealing to me. In my last presentation, I spoke about His grace. And today, I would like to talk about His mercy and how that applies not only as His gift to us, but as a gift we give to others and to ourselves. I don't know about you, but I need a lot of grace, a lot of compassion, and even more mercy. These three words in particular describe the character and nature of our Father and are synonymous with Christianity and chaplaincy. In my next presentation, I will talk about compassion, but today, let's take a closer look at the rich meaning of mercy. So take a little trip with me, if you will. Have you ever been driving down the highway on a beautiful day? Windows are down, praise music blasting, only to pass a cop car hiding behind some small trees. Remember how your first thought was, oh no. It's a very gut-wrenching, audible expression of, oh. You look in your rearview mirror and you think, please don't pull out. Do you remember that feeling in the pit of your stomach when you see the police car pulling out and you think, don't turn your lights on, don't turn your lights on. And then you see the lights in your rearview mirror. But it's not over yet. You think maybe they're after someone else. Please, 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 please. And then they pull up behind you. Busted. It's over now, so you pull over. The officer walks up to your window and asks for your driver's license and proof of insurance. Your heart is pounding out of your chest as you fumble for the items. You can barely get your driver's license out of your wallet, and you rummage through the glove compartment looking for that little piece of paper that says insurance. Think back to that sense of being caught. After all, we were speeding, therefore we are guilty. So the officer takes your license and insurance and says, I'll be right back. And after what feels like an hour, here they come, walking towards your car. How many of you have had that experience? Yeah, me too. Oh, I see you out there. It's a feeling of being caught, of being guilty, of knowing we deserve punishment because after all, we were speeding and therefore we deserve a ticket. So the officer hands your license and insurance to you and says, I'm only going to give you a warning today. Please slow down and take care. Wait, what? What? So I'm not going to get a ticket? And once it sinks in, do you remember that huge wave of relief you felt? Now, that wave of relief was for those of you who did not get a ticket. The weight of the world was lifted from your shoulders. And remember how we drove away so cautiously, knowing we dodged that one. We were wrong, we were speeding, but the officer showed mercy and we didn't get the ticket that we deserved. Mercy is defined as the compassionate treatment of those in distress, especially when it is within one's power to punish or harm them. The word mercy is derived from the medieval Latin word which means price paid. It is benevolence, mildness, or tenderness of heart which causes a person to overlook injuries or to treat an offender better than they deserve. It's the disposition that tempers justice and compels an injured person to forgive trespasses, to act in a way that is undeserved by the offender. In this sense, there is perhaps no word in our language precisely synonymous with mercy. That which comes nearest to it is grace. And as I said, mercy implies benevolence, tenderness, mildness, pity or compassion, and clemency, but exercised only towards the offender. According to the dictionary, mercy is a noun. It's a mission performed to relieve suffering. It's an event to be grateful for. It's the compassion or forgiveness shown to someone. So mercy is a noun in action. So that led me to consider, what is the difference between grace, mercy, and compassion? And I learned that mercy is the act of withholding deserved punishment, while grace is the act of endowing unmerited favor. In His mercy, God doesn't give us the punishment we deserve, namely hell, while His grace does give us the gift we don't deserve, namely heaven. Mercy and grace are the utmost attributes of love, the utmost attributes of our Father. After all, God is love. Now, mercy and compassion are intertwined. Mercy is the fruit of compassion. It's a gift given to someone who's suffering. Someone acting with compassion will recognize the suffering of others and then take action to help. Compassion is more than a feeling. It's more than just being concerned. It is action. There is action associated with compassion, and that action is mercy. When compassion acts to alleviate suffering, it becomes mercy. God feels compassion towards us and then acts with mercy. He could easily just feel compassion and leave it at that, but He goes beyond, above and beyond a feeling. Our Father takes action.